Someone yesterday sent me, I don't want to make you feel bad with yourselves that you are trying to follow righteous people that are saying those things, but I'll tell you the truth. A lot of people misinterpret, don't understand what the righteous people are saying. And I'll tell you. A person sent me a message yesterday. It was the most stupid message I ever heard in my life. But also huge righteous people that are real righteous people saying the same words. But I'll explain to you the mistake here. He said, but we must understand that we are not deserve anything and we must say thank you on everything that is coming. And it's the most stupid thing in the world to say. And a lot of righteous people said that thing. A lot of righteous people. And even Rabbi Nachman of Breslev is saying those things. So how can it be? Am I saying that Chas v'Shalom, those righteous people are wrong? Not at all. And I'll explain to you the dividing, the mistake and the right way. How can you, as a child that is not able to do anything for himself, he is just hopeless without the help of Hashem, without help from heaven, like that it's written, that ilmale HaKadosh Baruch Hu ozro eno yachol, that without the help of Hashem Yitbarach, you cannot succeed, you cannot overpower your Yetzer Hara, the dark forces that are fighting against the person in this world. So without the help of Hashem Yitbarach, you're hopeless. So how can it be that a hopeless person will not receive help? If you depend in the support of the Creator and you cannot make it, without Him, so how can it be that you will not be depend in that help? Means that that help must come, will have to come, that it's a must that someone will help you. How can you say, I've been created for destruction? Can you say, if now Hashem is supposed to help me, because I cannot help myself, because if Hashem will not help me, I won't make it. And now I need to say thank you, if Hashem is not helping me, something is wrong here. You must understand that if now you have a child, and your child, you need to nurse him, you need to feed him, he's not able to walk, you need to clean him, you need to change his diapers, you need to wash him. We're talking about a baby. A hopeless baby, without you, he's hopeless. He doesn't have no way to succeed. He cannot grow alone. If you're not going to wash him and clean him and cover him and warm him and feed him, he will not going to survive this winter. He won't make it, right? Great, simple, obvious. So now how can you say that this baby does not deserve your treatment, that you will treat him well? How can you say that? It's crazy, it's sick. No, he just needs to say thank you. I'm not feeding him. Yes, you need to say thank you. I'm not gonna hug him. Yes, you need to say thank you. Can he say thank you? Can you ever think that he's able to say thank you? How can he say thank you? He can scream, no. That's the only thing he can scream. Feed me, feed me, feed me. Hug me, hug me, hug me. Heal me, heal me, heal. That's the only thing that he's able to do. He cannot say thank you, mother, for freezing me. Thank you, mother, for letting me stay filthy. It's not logic. So all of that assumption to say that a person must say thank you and everything, yes, it's been said, it's even written in the Mishnah, but we need to understand where we should say thank you on the bad, like we can say thank you, like we should say thank you on the good. When? Not in every situation. Not in a situation that you don't have your mind with you. Not in the situation that you're suffering. If now that person is about to die, he feels that he needs help, and now someone is coming to him and telling him, hey, you need to say thank you, you must say thank you. What are you talking about? How can I thank Hashem? I feel I'm losing my mind. To tell me now that I need to thank Hashem Yitbarach, it's to make me more upset, more frustrated. I have enemies, people are attacking me, people are trying to steal my money, people are trying to kick me out of my house. You want me now to say thank you in this situation? How am I able to do that? What are you talking about? I need Hashem to help me. That's what I need. I need to feel that Hashem is with me. So, if you're not in the level of saying thank you, on that the verse is saying בפיו כיבדוני, בשפתיו כיבדוני, וליבו רחק ממני. Hashem is complaining on his people when they're just praising him from the mouth out and the heart is not complete with that gratitude. If you don't hold that high level of faith that you feel the gratitude on the sufferings, on the isurim, you cannot thank Hashem. When you're holding in that level that you're still suffering from the suffering and you're not understanding the purpose of it, you cannot thank Hashem. Because if you're going to thank Hashem, you're just going to create a separation between you to Hashem. Your heart will be divided from Hashem Yitbarach by thanking Him now. And now I need to thank Him. I'm not accepting that. No way I'm going to thank Him on that. And that advice, go thank Hashem, will reject you so many miles away from Hashem. The advice itself of go thank Hashem will reject you from loving Hashem Yitbarach. If I at least can cry to Hashem Yitbarach, even if He's not going to answer now, but at least I can say that I suffer. At least I'm going to have some hope that one day my prayers will be answered. But to thank Him now when I'm upset, when I'm losing my mind, when I have enemies attacking me, when I'm sick, in that moment, can you thank Hashem? You cannot. And it's written that you're not allowed to approach, to talk to a person b'shat tzaro, in his time of sorrow. Why? Because he might curse you. He might curse Hashem. He might lose his wisdom at all completely. So an upset person, a broken person, a sad person, a frustrated person, when he cannot see the benefit of the suffering, he cannot see how useful it is, the loving kindness of Hashem Yitbarach hiding Himself from him, when you cannot see it, it's not the time to thank on it. It's the time to work on your faith. It's the time to talk to Hashem Yitbarach like you talk to a person that you know that He loves you. What you do with a person that you know that he loves you, how you're going to talk to him? From the heart. You're going to tell him, hey, what's going on? Hey, I'm afraid. Hey, I need your help. Hey, I need you to save me. Rescue me. What, there is no place to say, Hashem, please save me? It's not allowed to say, please, Hashem, rescue me? David HaMelech was saying that. It's not the book of thanks. It's not the books of praises. Even though the David HaMelech praising Hashem Yitbarach, and he is praising and thanking Hashem Yitbarach, but he's also crying to Hashem Yitbarach. He's also revealing his lack of confidence, and he's begging to Hashem Yitbarach, please Hashem, help me, please Hashem, support me. So we need to understand. And I had a big, very long discussion with Rav Shalom on his intention on writing the book Garden of Gratitude. And in that amazing, fantastic book, it's written that you should thank Hashem and thank Hashem and thank Hashem. And I asked Rav Shalom on that. I told him once, Harav, if a person doesn't feel that he can praise Hashem Yitbarach, so what he should do? So Rav Shalom said, it's obvious, he needs to work on his thanks, on his faith, until he will reach that level that he can thank Hashem. I told him, Harav, you know, students are not understanding that in the classes. You're talking about it, people doesn't get it. People are going and thanking and thanking and thanking and not working on faith. And then in that Shabbat, he gave such an enormous, powerful class, rebuking the people that are thanking Hashem Yitbarach not based on an honest understanding of how much Hashem is good. And just to thank Hashem Yitbarach, it's written that if a person, he doesn't feel the gratitude to Hashem Yitbarach and he is thanking Hashem Yitbarach, it's like cursing. Because those are not real blessings. You're just lying to Hashem Yitbarach. You're lying to yourself. And Rav Shalom rebuked all of the public in that class and waking them up to understand that you need to believe that it's all for the good and not just to say, oh yeah, it's all for the good, it's all for the good. If you're suffering, if you have sorrow, and someone is coming to you and tell you, hey, what are you suffering? It's all for the good. You want to break him to pieces. You want to break his bones. Are you crazy talking to me like that? You're telling me that it's good? How can you say that it's good? Are you going through what I'm going through? You know what's going on with my wife. You know we're out of the house. We're homeless. We're poor. We're crying. We're cold at night. We didn't send food with our children to school today. What are you talking about? Who are you? You cannot come to a person and tell him, thank Hashem, thank Hashem. It's craziness. It's not the right way. And it's not Rav Shalom's opinion. It's not Rabbi Nachman of Breslev's opinion. They are screaming to you, you need to know that it's all for the good. Good, great, it's all for the best. Yes, teach me, guide me. Now that I know it, when I reach that awesome, fantastic level of faith that I see that it's all for the good, now I can thank Hashem, even on the sorrow, even on the difficulties. First of all, you need to build that bridge. You cannot jump from one cliff to the other. You might die, you might crash. No, it's all for the good, no food. It's all for the good, no money. It's all for the good, no apartment. All for the good? What's so good about being homeless, hungry kids and freezing cold? What are you talking about? Where is the good? Can you recognize the good? I'm not saying that it's not good. I'm asking, are you able to recognize that good? No. So if you're going to say, yes, it's good, are you lying or what? You're lying. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to your friends. You're lying to Hashem. And you mislead other people that they will think that it's also the solution. Okay, so I need to thank. How can you thank? You need to go and run. I don't have money. Okay, I'm going to go and thank Hashem. No, you need to go find a nice, good job to bring money to your house. Then thank Hashem. After you paid rent, after you bought food, you went to the grocery store, to your wife, she's got everything she needs. Now you can go and thank Hashem on your difficulties, on your, or whatever you want. Go thank Hashem, no problem. But to say, no, you need to thank Hashem. Wait, let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. Let's see how I really can do it, how really I can thank Hashem. And that is the real approach. That's the real intention of those huge, holy, righteous people that are guiding us to thank Hashem. To first of all understand that it's all for the good. If you don't understand that it's all for the good, you cannot say that it's all for the good. If something is beyond your reach, beyond your understanding, you cannot teach that. You don't understand what you're teaching. You don't know what you're talking about. It's a very important, very basic advice for people to understand. And that is the conversation that goes on all kinds of wisdoms of the Torah Kedosha, all kinds of ways of serving Hashem Yitbarach. Before you understand what you're doing, relax, learn a little bit more, talk with experienced people. Experienced people. Ask them. Go consult. Go talk with people that are in this business for 5 years, for 10 years, for 15 years, for 20 years, for a long life, being FFBs, being FFH.